ABC Jack here. Welcome to Vinyl Martini. Time for the big contest draw, or as they insist on calling it in the UK, the competition. They will not, to a man, any of my UK entrants refuse to use the word contest. The proper word is competition because they use the word contest in a different pronunciation. It's a contest. You could contest something, not contest something. So, anyways, I'm going to stop gabbling away. I'm overwhelmed. I had 42 entries to this contest. I didn't expect half as many because I know it's really busy out there. Lots of vinyl tags, lots of Christmas albums to show, etc., etc. So thank you one and all for taking the time out to enter my competition. I am going to read out the list of entrants here because it's just from all over the world. They're fantastic guys. First of all, Anthony, my buddy from Boston. Anthony, his channel is Anthony Gambler 812. Rob Ison from the UK. My buddy Fitz from Vancouver. His channel is Fitz Electric Bar. Scott, the heavy metal man, from his channel is No Solution. Mike up in Edmonton, TCAT Deep Vinyl Tracks. Art, my buddy from North Carolina, who I met this summer. His channel is North Carolina Vinyl Picker. John Bellamy from Cardiff. And the Australian Guru did an entry as well. Of course, the great Ben Rankins, the man with the shirts. A new channel to me, Dave, his channel is Infidelity, did an entry. Mike from Leeds, Mike's Vinyl Spiral, also did a great entry. Jack up in Scotland, Vinyl Voyage, did an entry. Of course, my buddy Mike from Buffalo, but his old channel, he's keeping the name, MGK Boston. Thanks so much, Mike. My buddy Ernest Eldridge, the man who knows everything about country, bluegrass, Americana, fantastic channel. He did an entry. My buddy Randy from Nashville, Randall Weaver, did an entry. Jack, a new channel to me, Flaming Groove Listens. My buddy from Montreal, Olivier, did an entry, and his channel is Vinyl Lounge. Of course, my old friend and driving partner, Brian, the embryonic robot, did an entry. George, his channel is Blockhead. He was the youngest VC member to enter the contest. Thanks for doing that, George. Mark, my buddy from Rochester, his channel, Mad for Vinyl, did an entry. David Atkinson, originally from Newcastle, lives in the north of England, but his channel is David Atkinson, Music and More. Peter from Japan, expat, ex-Canadian, expat from Canada who lives in Japan now. His show is Music as a Journey, did an entry. Miles Sean in Florida did an entry. And Bill from Aberdeen, his channel is Bill's Vinyl List. I inspired him to come back to the VC and shoot another video. Gav from Gav Axman Spins did a video from the UK. Christian, my buddy in Wisconsin, did a video, CGC Vinyl. He's back from after a little hiatus. Ed from Connecticut, his channel is On My Turntable, did a video. Chris from Kentucky, Chris from Record Talk, did a 5-minute brilliant video. He was the shortest, he was the easiest to watch. And Doug, the auditory vinyl guy, did a video. I think Doug is in Iowa, if I'm not correct. Steve Carlson, late from Michigan, but now from Denver. We call him Denver Steve, did a video. Thanks for that, Steve. Dale, Gatefool33, did a great video. He's from the UK as well. Chris, Canadian guy from Ontario, his channel is Stylist Meets Vinyl, did a great video. Alex, my buddy from Columbus, Ohio, his channel Beer and Vinyl, he entered as well. And my buddy from Ontario, Rob, his channel is Northern Revolution, entered. A channel called Richard S. Provided an entry. Americana Sam St. John did an entry. I don't want to skip anybody. Chris, a new channel to me, his channel is called Vinyl Piper, entered. And Jason, Low Noise Jason Skills, entered. Lloyd Boone from down under in Perth, Australia, his channel is Lloyd Boone World of Music 2. James Griffiths did a great video, just under the wire. Thanks for that, James. He's from the UK, of course. Then the wonderful Rich, we all know him as Vinyl Richie, that's his channel, did a late video. Fantastic video, Rich. Thanks for that. And last but not least, under the wire as well, Pete and his great channel, Sounds from the West Coast. So those are all the entries. Got everybody's name in the hat here. It took me a while to do this. You have to take my word for it. This is Patty's famous Seahawks hat that she sent me. Thank you, Patty, again. Okay, I've shaken them up. I'm gonna dig deep, and the winner is Lionel Richie. Who else? Wouldn't you know it? Fantastic entry. He showed a bunch of punk and post-punk albums, and fantastic. I watched that last night. I had a real laugh. Did a great job, as he always does. So thank you for that. Thanks for everybody competing. And by the way, I asked you to give a shout out to a channel. All the channels that I had not subbed to, that people gave shout outs to, I have subbed. So at least they have one new sub. So helping out some new channels. Yeah, that was fantastic. Response was overwhelming. I want to take the time to do a little shout out myself. I got a little VCLT all the way from Australia from my goddaughter, Olivia. Not Olivier, Olivia. Oh my gosh, I got Olivier on the brain. Olivia, she is my goddaughter, like I said. I've known her since she was firstborn. She's a lovely young lady. She didn't do a gap year in high school, so she started to travel about a year and maybe a little bit over a year, and all through the Far East. She's having a whale of a time. She's a traveling nurse in Australia right now, doing 3 or 4 weeks in various locations and working in different hospitals to fund her travels. And she sent me a couple of records that she got in what is supposed to be the capital of country music in Australia, Tamworth. And she sent me this Bobby Bear album. It's a Bobby Bear. It's a comp. What do you know? It's called I Love Country. This is an Australian press. I love Bobby Bear. I've been collecting Bobby Bear for the last year or so on the recommendation of Mike from MGK Boston. Man, he does some great tunes on here. Tequila Sheila, Going Up's Easy, Coming Down's Hard. Praise the Lord and Send Me the Money. And Three-Legged Man. That's a hilarious song, Three-Legged Man. And another album, I don't think she really knew what this was or what it is, but I think she really liked the title of the album, and it's called Old and in the Way. Great picture here. These old geezers sitting around the store playing their instruments. But little does she know that there's some very famous artists on here. This is a great bluegrass record. Jerry guitar on banjo and vocals from the Grateful Dead. The fantastic David Grisman on mandolin and vocals. Peter Rowan on guitar and vocals. Vassar Clements, man, that guy is he's the king on fiddle. And John Kahn on acoustic bass. So thank you so much for that, Olivia. We miss you. Mom and Dad are coming over for dinner tomorrow night, so maybe we can do a little bit of FaceTime. Well, that's it, everybody. Thanks again for entering the contest. I want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas. And I want to give a special mention to members of the VC that I know are missing loved ones, spouses, family members, maybe parents. That sometimes Christmas is not the happiest time of year, but just know that I'm giving you guys a good thought. And best of the holidays to you. And best of the holidays to everybody else and their families. I'm going to come back and do another video before Christmas in a couple of days. I am going to enter Sam St. John's Americana Vinyl Tag 2024. So I'm looking forward to looking up the questions and digging out for some more records out of my collection. So until then, best of the holidays, Merry Christmas, and cheers, guys. See you later.